Hey guys, it's GameFace and welcome back to episode 7 of my Wolfsburg career mode. Now today I've got a game against Leon to play, and we might even get into the January transfer window in this episode. I'd imagine we probably do, because we are halfway through December, if not a little bit further now, so we should hopefully get into the January transfer window. That should be really exciting. I've got a little bit of money to spend, potentially also some players on the way out as well. The likes of De Bruyne and Perisic have gone in real life, so potentially they could be ones to let go. I'd like to keep hold of them, to be honest, but for the purposes of realism, maybe they have to go. I'm not 100% sure yet, but we will get on with this episode. We've got a game against Leon to play, and I think the team I'm going to go with is the usual formation. We're going to have Bakker up front. We're not actually going to start Cruz, even though he has been on really good form. Oh wait, actually, is De Bruyne out? We are going to start Cruz because De Bruyne is out. Perisic on the right, Schürrle on the left, and then Gustavo, and we are going to start Vogie, who has been on really good form for me recently in game. And we're going to have DeMarcus at right back, and then Naldo, and I think we'll go Rudiger at centre back as well alongside him. Rodriguez at left back, and Leno as my keeper. So I think that's going to be our team. Pretty happy with it. I'm going to actually put Knock on the bench, and other than that, I'm pretty happy with the team I've got at the moment. We'll put Bentner on there as well, as you saw. And yeah, let's get on with the game against Leon. It's a Champions League match, a big game. I think we are through anyway to the round of 16, I'd imagine. Are we through? Yeah, I think we are through now anyway. But it's still an important match because it really does show how dominant we can be if we do continue our winning streak and get another win against Leon. Bakker trying to find Cruz here. He has done Cruz, and it's 1-0. Brilliant finish from Cruz, 15 minutes in. And he smashed it with his left foot into the right-hand corner of the goal. Bakker with the assist. And we are winning 1-0 already. Perisic has won it back from their defender. Vogie's in there, and it's just over the bar. That's a very close one, straight from kickoff. Got ourselves a free kick here. Bakker was just fouled. Bakker's been playing as more of a creative player, even though he's a striker, rather than a centre attacking mid. So it's been a little bit strange, but he has been doing pretty well, actually, creating a few chances for other people. It'd be nice to see him get a few chances himself, though, which it just isn't really happening at the moment. So we have got a free kick, like I was saying. It looks like Rodriguez is our best free kick taker. Left-footed angle, I think, a little bit here. It might be a bit too far out, and yeah, not enough power behind it. Can we actually keep this one alive? Schürrle to put in a cross for Bakker off the post, and Perisic, surely offside. I don't know who that was for. Maybe Bakker, by the looks of it. Was it Bakker? It was just offside. Such a shame. That one could have been a great opportunity to score. It would have been Perisic's goal. Bakker should have finished it off anyway, I think, himself. And that is it for the first half. We are still winning 1-0. A fairly uneventful first half, really, in terms of goal chances. We've only had a couple. The latest one, obviously, you probably just saw, and the goal that we had as well. We've not had loads, so we do need to try and create a few more of those sort of chances. Possession-wise, not too bad, but as you can see, only 2 shots on target, which isn't great. We are, I think, going to keep things exactly the same just for now. Maybe for another 15-20 minutes or so, and then we'll probably change it and try and get a second goal if we haven't already. We're on the 60th minute now, and we do need to make some changes. It's not quite working as I'd hoped in the second half. We're not playing as well. We do need to try and step things up a little bit, and I think Elia might be the right guy to do that. It's a little bit difficult to know what to do because individually these players are so good. It's not quite clicking going forward at the moment. So I'm tempted to take Bakker off. He looks the less dangerous of the 2 strikers, but Cruz has got a little bit less energy. I'm also tempted to take off one of the wingers as well, to be honest, and bring on Elia. But what I think I'm going to do is bring on Elia and take off Perisic for now. Cruz looking to play through Bakker. Come on, let's get you a goal, please, Bakker. Cuts inside, Bakker, and finally scores 2-0. 73rd minute, it's about time he got his goal. And we are now into the lead a bit more comfortably. And we've only got like 17 minutes left of this game, 2-0. And that is it, we have won the game 2-0 against Leon. A very decent result in the end. Kept the clean sheet, which was really important for us. And yeah, very impressed with that win in the end. The second half was more comfortable. They had less chances. We probably had more chances. So yeah, very happy with that. We are only in the Euro League. I've got to keep on reminding myself that. I keep on thinking I'm in the Champions League. It's a little bit strange for me. But yes, we are in the Euro League. And I don't know whether I've ever won that, actually, in a career mode before. I generally just either get out of the Champions League or win the Champions League. And I never really go into the Euro League. Anyway, we are through to the next round. Just under 2 million added onto our transfer budget. Sadly, it won't be as much as you'd get in the Champions League, but it's money to go spend in the transfer window at the end of the day. Okay, on to the next game. It's against Werder Bremen. Now, I am going to sim this game. It's in the, I think it's like the equivalent to the FA Cup. I'm just going to assume it is. That's the team I'm going to go with. It's backer up front, if you can't see his name there, Gully Vogian centre mid. Yeah, basically, Knock starts this game, so does Jung. Other than that, it's exactly the same team. Sim the match. Let's see how we get on. It should be a game that we win. Considering that Werder Bremen don't have a load of talented players. They've sold most of those. Saying that, they went and scored in the exact same minute as we did, but slightly before us apparently. Anyway, it's 1-1 at the moment, 30 minutes in. How that's happened, I've got no idea. Schürrle misses a penalty. Approaching the second half, now into the second half, still 1-1. We haven't managed to put ourselves in the lead yet, which is a little bit worrying. But there is just under 20 minutes to go, and Bakker makes it 2-1. 10 minutes left of this game. Now, can we hold out for the win? And we did it, finish 2-1. Bakker with both the goals. And a decent win in the end. I think we go through to the next round. I don't believe there's a replay. But we did get 106 grand for getting through to the next round. That's good news. And now let's move on to, I think it's the transfer window next. It certainly is the 1st of January. Now this is where things get very interesting. Naldo will be moving soon. He's getting to a bit of an older age, 32. He's not going to really have too much left in him. And I would like to get in the younger players into the team now. So I think I might list Naldo. He's a good source of money. He's got a huge wage. I'm going to list him. And I think, I don't know whether to keep closer or not. I think as a 4th centre-back, I'd keep closer. And I wouldn't actually sign another centre-back. I'd use the talent that we already have at the club. I think that's probably the best and cheapest way of doing it. Because we do have 4 really talented centre-backs. So I'm going to list Naldo, get rid of him. I'm going to try and offer Sewell a new contract. I'm going to match the 30 grand if I have enough money. And then hopefully get him on a 1-year contract extension. So 5.5 years he'll be on. And hopefully that'll be a little bit better and he'll get a bit more playing time. Okay, so just putting in the 30 grand wage offer if you like. And I'm going to go important first team player again. Hopefully he accepts that. I expect that he will. I'm not 100% sure. We'll just have to see. Might not be happy with it. So, yeah, we'll just see how we get on, basically. Let's go through the team again. Other players, I'd like to keep De Bruyne. I really would. I wouldn't like to sell him like they did in real life. He's also out for another 3 months, so he's not particularly sellable anyway. But that might be something that maybe if I do get in a bid, potentially I might sell him if he's out for another 3 months. Then it kind of makes more sense if a good bid comes in. Perisic is one that I'm kind of open to offers on, I think. He's not being particularly good. He was alright in the previous game saying that. But I think we could get someone better that could have more impact on the game. There's no other players I want to list right now because like I was saying before, we have quite a small squad. So I want to try and add to it. And the first thing I'm really going to try and do is get some more money. We're going to ask for 10 million. It's going to be a lot, but we'll just see what their reaction is to that. They probably won't give us it. They'll give us like 5 or 6, I'm expecting. And they have said that they're not confident at this time with the additional funds. Wasn't quite expecting that. We'll have to ask for some more amount of money. Possibly like 6 million, do you think? I don't know. It's a really tricky one to judge because sometimes they accept that amount, sometimes they won't give you anything at all. So it really is a strange one. Closer, I decided that I do want to keep him, so I'll reject that. He'll be my 4th choice centre-back, so not going to be used that often, but Sewell will be my 3rd choice because he's a little bit younger, same overall. Kind of makes sense. Moving on to some more emails. They'll give me 5.265. Very strange amount, but I'll take it. And now let's have a look how much money we have. 8.8 million. We'll round it to like 8, I think. In fact, go a little bit further. Maybe 6.5 and 70 grand. So we have a little bit of money, not loads, but once Naldo goes, hopefully we can get in some more players. I'm not 100% sure who to get in. I might just have a quick look at my team and then decide in a second. Okay, so I've decided on getting a new right mid. Now, I know I've got Perisic, he might be leaving, but I actually do have no other wingers other than Elia that can actually play in right mid. You could say De Bruyne possibly, but he's out injured anyway for 3 months at the moment, so I need another right mid quite desperately now. Not a right back, right mid playmaker. It should be under this one. Probably be loads of expensive ones. Cabella, am I interested in him? Probably not. I'll try and find one that I'm interested in, and I'll be back once I have got one. This guy will do, I think. I believe he joined Wolfsburg in real life. If not, then he was suggested in the comments at least. So yeah, he's a left mid, a centre attacking mid, and a right mid. So He plays everywhere, basically. Draxler is a very talented player. I've not used him particularly often, though, in career mode. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't use him that often, but he is the sort of guy after. He's not really fast, but he's a creative player, and I think he'd be a perfect replacement for Perisic if it was a replacement. I'm going to try with money, though, first, and potentially chuck in Naldo, actually. Do we just do a straight trade for Naldo? Maybe they'll do that. Let's have a look what they say to that. Ecuador want me. Again, just going to reject that one. Don't know why I've got an offer from Ecuador. Moving on to a bid for Carlos Bacca. Not the best of bids, 17.5. Yeah, that's a little bit disappointing considering his form's excellent and he's very happy. And he's scored so many goals, got loads of assists. He's the league leader in terms of assists. So 17.5 is fairly average. I'd be looking for closer to, I'd say around 35.5 to be honest for him. That's how much I value him as. I know he hasn't scored loads of goals recently, but he's such a creative player and he links up really well with, what's his name, Cruz? I always forget his name, Cruz he links up well with. And yeah, I'm going to hopefully try and keep back here, but it really does depend on the offers. Leno, that offer's just awful really, 11.5. Kind of a little bit embarrassing. Then an offer for Guys. Yeah, Guys is someone I've not used that often purely because he wasn't that great really in game. So I'm happy to listen to offers for him. I know he hasn't been at the club too long, but I'd like to try and get as much as possible. I just clicked reject all offers by accident. Didn't mean to do that. But I'd be happy with like 9.5 million really for him, or around the 9 million mark is how much I think he's worth. So I'm happy with that if they were to go with that amount, but like I say, I have just put him up for not for transfer for some reason. But yeah, 9.5, I know that'd be making a loss. I signed him for 14, so wouldn't be great, but we'll just have to kind of accept our losses, I think, on Guys. And we got a bid back from Inter Milan saying they don't want to pay 35.5, but they'll be happy with 20. I'm not happy with 20 million. That's not enough. Again, the chief executive is saying between just under 22 and 28 million, so nowhere near that amount really. Sewell has accepted the contract I gave to him, and we got the Dortmund game now, so we're getting close to the big game, and I think I might have to sim this one with us being in the transfer window. No, I'm going to have to play it, aren't I? I think we'll play this game. We've got Bakker up front, Cruz. I think it's pretty much my team, to be honest with you, other than Jung. And yeah, that is going to be my team. Let's get on with the game. Hopefully we can get ourselves a win. It should be a fairly easy win, I'm hoping, because we have been playing really well against some of the bigger teams recently. Hopefully that continues, and yeah, let's see how we get on against Dortmund. This game could determine whether I actually keep some of these players, so it's quite a big game actually. Because some players could be sold or kept depending on their performances in this match. So it should be an interesting one. We've got Bender playing to Blaszczykowski. They're kind of playing around our box for now. Kagawa, and he finishes it off. What was Leno doing there? He just parried it straight to Aubameyang, who smashed it in the back of the net. And the winning after just over 4 minutes. Perisic looking for the cross. Can he put it in? He has backers up there, but he's never going to beat Hummels, really, is he, to that? We're going to have to try a little bit of a different tactic. The crosses aren't quite working in this game, so we might have to play a little bit more direct. We can't really play through them because Bakker doesn't have an abundance of pace, so yeah, we'll just have to see how we get on. We've got an injury. Someone jumped up and basically injured themselves somehow. Is that Naldo down? If it is Naldo, he's hopefully going to be sold anyway, and just get rid of it. Come on! No! Get rid of it! Knock! Just, oh my days, that is not a clearance. Oh my god, they're all over us. How we have not given away a foul there, I have no idea. But that is it for the first half. Not one of our better halves. Probably, in fact, one of the worst ones we've done in this series. Dortmund are still winning 1-0, and we've not done particularly well. If Naldo is injured there, then I'll have to take him off. Let's have a little look. Is he okay to play on? He's got a bit of a knock, and he's yellow carded, so I'll take him off, bring Rudiger on. Is he left-footed? I never remember. No, he's not, so we'll keep it like that, and I think maybe we need some more pace in the team. I've not said it very often, but we've lacked a little bit of pace going forward. What's Bakker's pace? Because he's been quite slow. It's actually not too bad, his pace, so I don't really know what's the issue at the moment. We've just lacked a little bit of something. I'm tempted to put Schürrle up front, I think, and then in behind we'll just keep Cruz, because I think he plays a little bit better than Bakker in that position. So we'll take Bakker off, bring Elliott on. It's a little bit of a risk, but I'm hoping it pays off, and Schürrle hopefully should be a little bit faster through the middle. But yeah, let's see how we get on in the second half. Come on, Schürrle, you're supposed to be fast. He's still got past them, and he's buried it. 3 minutes into the second half. That is a tactical change for you. 1-1 it is at the moment, and we've managed to draw level against Dortmund. Brilliant start to the second half. No, Cruz is injured. This is a bad one as well. Why do we get so many injuries? Ugh. Who do I turn to try and get me a winner? Nicholas Bentner or Arnold? I'm tempted for the banter to go with Bentner, but I'm going to have to go Arnold because I need to win this game against Dortmund because they are quite near to me, so it's quite an important match. Although a draw, I suppose, wouldn't be the worst result in the world, but as you can see, Cruz does have to come off now with 10 minutes to go, and it doesn't look good at all. Yes, go on, Perisic. 3 minutes added on. Can we get a counter-attacking goal here? Arnold. Through to Schürrle. Go on, if you win us the game here, Schürrle. Yes, 2-1. The last kick of the game, 90th minute, 93rd minute or something ridiculous like that. We've got the winning goal, 2-1. Andre Schürrle. That is why he's playing up front. That is what we needed. A little bit of pace through the middle, which Bakker and Cruz are unable to provide in this game, sadly. And Schürrle has slotted it past Weidenfeller. And yeah, very decent finish there. 5 goals in the Bundesliga for him, 2 of which have come in this game. So very good stuff. Let's go ultra defensive now for the few minutes that are remaining. And that is literally it. We've won the game 2-1. Very good result. Really happy with that one. Come back from 1-0 down to end up winning by 2-1. Again, didn't have much possession, but we had just about one more shot. But the same amount of shots on target, as you can see. Transfer offer unacceptable. We want 12 million and Naldo. We can try 5 million and Naldo for Draxler. I'm going to hope to try and get Draxler in without getting rid of Perisic. I'm not really too sure, but we do have not two injuries. I'm just saying we've got 3 injuries, even better. First one, Cruz out for 4 weeks, so he's out for a month. Then we've got Naldo who's out for 3 weeks. Alright, so it's about the same guy, that's fair enough. Not too much of an issue then if it's about Naldo. Only 2 injuries, it turns out. Transfer offer for Leno from Real Madrid, 11 million. Again, a rubbish offer. He's 22 years old and 83 overall. He's so much better than that. We're going to just reject that one and not really listen to it. Have I got another one in? I have. Again, we will reject that. 10.5 million is a bit of a joke, really, for Leno. I was looking for maybe 20, 25. Again, they're after 12 million and Naldo for Draxler. I'm probably going to go for 7.9. I could go a little bit higher for change around the wage. I don't really want to go all out because I want to listen to your guys' response in the next episode, which brings me round to the fact that it is the end of the episode. So thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy this and want to support my channel, please click the thumbs up button. That'd be really appreciated. I do love to see all the thumbs up on the videos. It's really appreciated, guys. Also subscribe as well if you haven't already, or you're new to the channel or something like that, because also that is really appreciated. I think we're on 2,250. I think we hit the other day, so really good stuff. We've had like 250 subs in the last month, is it, or something, month or two, which is absolutely amazing. So thank you very much for that. And yeah, that's the end of the episode. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.